Hey humans, it's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, I do videos on creepy and disturbing things. And today we're talking about TikTok. Again, because I always feel like there's some weird disturbing crap going on TikTok. Anyway, the current thing is that there's this mysterious group called Dave Team that is using TikTok to stalk and kidnap teenagers. TikTok users started to notice that they were getting these bot-looking accounts liking and commenting on most of their videos, or a lot of their videos. This tactic is intended to entice the user into clicking on the profile to see who's spamming them. All of these profiles seem to have an Asian woman as the profile picture, and an auto-generated looking username. You know, the one that has like a name and then a large string of numbers that follow it. The rumor is that this sinister group set up all of these accounts, and they are called the Dave Team. They get kids to click on these robot profiles, and then there's a link in the bio. The bio will say something enticing to get you to click on it, like a lonely person at home. Click the link below to accompany me. And then it's rumored that if you click on this link, the Dave Team will be able to track all your information, find your exact location, and kidnap, and sometimes the rumor says even murder you. The rumor's also been going that they've been kidnapping people all over the world, that they can find you and kidnap you even if you just click on their profile. You don't even need to click on the link, and that if you use a VPN, then you're totally safe. People on TikTok warning you about the Dave Team are saying that if you do click on their bio, make sure to block them right away, or private your account, or sometimes even they say to delete your account immediately if you manage to click on the link, or all of the above. I've heard all variations of this. Reading some of the discussions about this on Reddit, self-proclaimed IT people say that it would be impossible to get your information just by clicking on a profile. So regardless of if this is real or a hoax, you should be fine. Just don't click on the link in the bio. Another self-proclaimed expert on Reddit said that even if they get your IP address, it's just your general location and not your address. It's still good to use a VPN, but even if you're not, it's not the end of the world. I am no IT expert myself, but those comments sound pretty legit to me, and that makes logical sense. Someone feel free to confirm in the comments. But here's the thing. There hasn't been any evidence of anyone actually getting kidnapped by this group by any reliable source. No official authority figure or police department has reported that anybody has actually been kidnapped in relation to this group, and I think they would have given us all a heads up if that were the case. A lot of the stuff I found, people are relating Hayley West's TikTok story of almost getting kidnapped to this. And they didn't directly relate it to this, but they kind of alluded to it, which I thought was really odd. Hayley tells the story about how she was going to her car in a parking lot, and this guy tried to lure her to him. He was next to her car, and she got really bad vibes, so she ran across the street until he went away. When she returned to her car, there was a water bottle on the hood of her car. A bunch of people in the comments were warning her and other people that putting something on the hood of a car is actually a tactic that kidnappers and traffickers use in order to get you distracted and get you out of the car so they have a chance to snatch you. So basically, you get in the car, notice the thing, likely a water bottle, on the hood of the car, so you have to get out of the car and turn your back in order to remove it. And they were warning in this TikTok that if you ever see something like that on the hood of your car, don't get out, lock the doors, and drive away. First of all, I have no doubt that her story is true, and that's how a lot of people probably get kidnapped. But I think that because she made this TikTok around the time this whole Dave Team rumor is going around, some people are connecting the two when there's no connection and they just happen to be around the same time. I do think that the links in these profiles of these bots are bad and probably just trying to get people to click on them to either steal information to steal their identity or to spam them with viruses on their device. It reminds me a lot of those bots on YouTube. If you've spent any time on YouTube, you probably know what I'm talking about. In the comments, often one of the first comments, there's always this girl with a sexy profile picture, and they leave weird comments on a ton of videos. They're obviously bots. Sometimes they leave links in the comment, but other times it's just trying to get you to go to their profiles, and they are just trying to get you to click on these traffic websites. And I'm guessing if you click on those, they can steal your info or flood your device with malware. And this seems the most likely to me. I doubt that these Dave Team bots are actually kidnapping people, but they're just trying to spam you or get you to click on this link so they can flood you with malware or steal your identity or something crappy like that. I highly, highly doubt that this is some sort of kidnapping scheme. Why would they go through all that trouble to kidnap someone? If you're a kidnapper, you could just as easily go find someone to stalk and kidnap in your own neighborhood or town. Why go through the trouble of tracking their location on an app and traveling who knows how far, sometimes in some cases across the globe, to kidnap somebody? It just doesn't make any sense to me. It seems like a lot of extra steps for a criminal to take when if they're going to kidnap someone, they'll probably kidnap somebody at least within their state. However, even if that's the case and that is all a hoax, it doesn't mean I'm saying it's okay to click on weird links. You should never click on a link that somebody sends you, pretty much ever. If you get a text, a DM, an email from somebody that you don't know and they include this link and try to entice you into clicking it, it's never a good idea. Unless you're expecting that message and you know the link is safe or it's from somebody that you know and trust. If you see these profiles on TikTok, just report them. By all accounts, this is highly, highly likely a hoax. This is much more likely to be something like the Momo challenge or the blue whale challenge. It's something that sounds really, really scary and sinister, and it started out with this tiny sliver of truth to it, so people start to believe it. And because it sounds so scary and sinister, people start sharing it with each other and eventually it blows up. It seems like a pattern that this kind of thing happens at least once or twice a year with social media, especially TikTok. I think most likely what happened is that the user who made this video saying that everybody's going to get kidnapped had just had this idea for a creepypasta-like concept and they wanted to scare everybody on TikTok, so they made that video in order to get views and to make it go viral, and they just wanted to scare people is my guess. That's a terrible joke if that is what happened, but that is my best guess. But like all the other times this has happened, it seems like just a story that somebody probably made up. I would be more convinced if there was any confirmed cases of somebody being kidnapped in relation to this, but there's no evidence to back it up. So in conclusion, it's probably fake. Don't click on weird links. Let me know in the comments below if you have come across any of these weird accounts on TikTok, if you even use TikTok. Please throw this video a like if you could. It's really easy and helps me out a lot. And thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it till the end, and I will see you all in the next one.